Good evening. Searcy residents will be feeling a pinch in their pocketbooks.
And the World Mission Workshop is coming to Harding University. We'll have all the details on these stories and more. I'm Anna Brindley.
And I'm Kim Frizzell. Live at 5 starts now.
Well, it was another little hot day today, high of 87. It seems like we may never get cooler temperatures, but relief is in sight. We'll have that and the weather coming up a little later.
Life in Searcy just got a little more expensive. The new 1-cent sales tax was recently implemented, adding to the strain residents are already experiencing due to gas prices. The tax affects goods that are sold within city limits as well as goods shipped into the city. The tax will not affect gasoline prices. Revenue will first go to the reconstruction fund of the Searcy Central Fire Station. Additional funds raised will pay off the city debt. The tax will affect purchases within the city for 9 months, ending in June 2006.
The Sunshine School in Searcy is still looking for contributors to aid in the building of a new facility. The school's director said the collection of the funding is growing slowly. A new building is needed to hold the abundance of students in attendance. The new facility will nearly triple their current building size, which will allow a large increase in students. A start date for the facility's construction is still undetermined.
Harding University will be hosting the 45th Annual World Mission Workshop beginning October 13th. The World Mission Workshop is a gathering of missionaries and mission-minded students, both foreign and domestic. It includes classes, keynote speakers, entertainment, and worship. The workshop exposes students and adults to the opportunities to spread Christianity to other countries and communities.
The Capital City Opera Company will be at Harding University next Tuesday, October 11th. The chamber production will be performing a Mozart opera. The Capital City Opera Company formed in 1983 to provide classically trained singers in the Atlanta, Georgia area the opportunity to learn and perform opera. The opera will be at 7 p.m. in the Administration Auditorium. General admission tickets are available at the door for $2. For more information, call 501-279-4343.
Bean and Bailey are coming to the Harding University campus this Friday. Bradley Bean and Jackson Bailey are comedian singers that have been entertaining audiences for 6 years. They will be performing in the Benson Auditorium at 8 p.m. General admission tickets are $2. Next on Live at 5, we'll tell you why gas prices are soaring.
And an accident sparks research that won the Nobel Prize. More coming up. Stay tuned.
We have a lot going on here with the weather on the national scale. We have this big front coming through. We'll see how that affects us coming up after the break.
For thousands of children, their own world has become a jail. Their captors are fear and violence. Your kids shouldn't have to grow up this way. Give your children back their childhood. Do something now. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT. Together, we will take a bite out of crime.
Which child deserves to be read to? This one? Or is it this one? Which child will learn to use a toothbrush? Who will have a chance to sing? The choice is yours. Volunteer for Head Start. With your help, more low-income preschool children can get what other children already have. Change the world of a child, and you change the world.
Taking a look at our national forecast, We see we have a lot going on here along this front. This is a low pressure system and it's fairly stationary right now. There's just a lot. There's even, believe it or not, snow happening at this time. There's some snow in Montana and Wyoming and North Dakota there. Little patches of fog here. They're getting a lot of snow there. And a lot of severe storms and rain along this front. But it's a little north for us right here in Arkansas. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting a lot there. But looking more eastern across the United States, of course, it is fairly clear here. We've got some rain down here in Florida, lots of rain there. But yeah, this is the big news on the national scale. All these storms heading this way, heading up to Michigan and Minnesota and Wisconsin right now. National temperatures, that low pressure system's bringing with it cooler temperatures. You can see this line right there. 84 in Kansas City, but 58 in Denver and 61 in Sioux Falls. Again, it's still hot right now down in the south, of course. 84 in New Orleans and 89 in Dallas. But these cooler temperatures will be coming our way. On the regional satellite, we do have a little bit of clouds, but nothing major. No rain with those clouds, just a little bit of cloud cover. It was a fairly clear day today. The radar temperatures, of course, it's clear. We've got 87 in Memphis, pretty consistent temperatures. 87 in Jonesboro, 87 in Little Rock, and 85 in Hot Springs, 85 in Fort Smith, 84 in Fayetteville. About the same as yesterday was as well. Today, again, it was 87 for a high, a low of 70. It was a little warm out there, especially for this time of year, but not our record. 94 and 35, same as yesterday, 1969 and 1987. Sunset tonight will be at 6:46 p.m. It's getting earlier and earlier, and then with that daylight savings time that's going to happen around October 30th, the 30th this month, that'll be even earlier. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 7:05 a.m. Again, no rain today, no rain for this month so far. We're down, so that makes us down 0.52 inches for the month, and for the year, down 5.4 inches. Currently, it's 86 right now, mostly sunny, humidity 42%, not too bad. Again, it's a little uncomfortable. Dew point at 60, barometric pressure at 30.09 and falling, and winds at south about 6 miles an hour. A little windy, but not bad. Tonight, it's going to be a low of 64, pretty comfortable. East-southeast wind at 5 miles an hour, mostly clear, but there's a little bit of there's going to be a chance of fog after 4 a.m., so there's no need to worry about that tonight, but just very, very early tomorrow morning. And then again here, a.m. fog, that's before 10 a.m., so when you're driving to work, just be careful. Just keep that in mind. There's fog there. Tomorrow, our high will be 89. Again, a little warm, but hopefully it'll be cooling off soon. East-southeast wind at 5 miles an hour. And there's a 20% chance of rain after 3, so no need to worry about that in the morning and afternoon. Taking a look at our 5-day forecast. For tomorrow, again, 20% chance of rain, high of 89, low of 60. For Thursday, another 20% chance of rain, high 71. That's a great disparity between the 2 days, so it is definitely going to cool off here. Low of 46, Friday, low of 45. And it's going to be dry throughout the rest of the week. Low of 49 there on Saturday night and a high of 74 on Sunday. We'll have more news coming up after the break.
And it contains 45 million pounds of donated food. That's enough food to feed every hungry person in America for one day. Hunger is eating America alive. But if you can make a call, you can make a difference. Call Second Harvest, America's food bank network. Together, we're hunger's hope.
Your child out here unprotected? Never. Neither would you forget her baby shots. Yet nearly a third of our babies' lives are on the line, because even with regular doctor visits, they haven't had all their shots. Ask your doctor. Your baby needs at least 11 shots by age 2. Please don't leave her out there alone. 11 shots by 2. How sure are you?
Little Rock City officials have named the new assistant city manager. After conducting a national search yesterday, Bruce Moore announced the selection of Little Rock native Brian Day. Day has been serving as interim city manager since March. He held a position as the director of Little Rock Parks and Recreation. Day succeeds Bob Turner, who retired earlier this year.
Gasoline prices in Arkansas are rising once again, this time driven by the effects of Hurricane Rita. Regular gasoline in Arkansas has risen 28 cents a gallon in less than 2 weeks. The state average for gas prices per gallon is $2.93, although many stations are selling regular for around $3 a gallon. Experts say predicting the future for gasoline prices is difficult to do right now. Both increases and decreases in prices are possible.
The Supreme Court schoolmasters say state legislators have failed Arkansas students. The master's report says the state has not lived up to the promise made by the 84th General Assembly to make education the state's first priority. The legislator has worked overtime to try and solve this funding issue. It is up to the Arkansas Supreme Court now either to accept the master's report and force the legislator to change things again or put the issue to rest.
A tourist boat off the coast of Lake George in New York capsized on Sunday afternoon. 28 elderly tourists were killed. Police say that the owner of the boat could face a fine as low as $25 for failing to have enough crew members on board. The captain was the only crew member aboard when the boat with 47 passengers overturned. Police said a wave from a passing boat and a sudden shift of passengers' weight may have factored into the capsizing. An investigation is ongoing.
And topping our eye on the world tonight, Hurricane Stan made landfall today on Mexico's Gulf Coast. The hurricane caused landslides and flooding in El Salvador while producing heavy rain and waves. The rain has left 38 people dead, including 7 who died in landslides. Numerous residents and several oil platforms were evacuated. The rains could continue for up to a week, producing more widespread flooding and landslides.
Some 2,500 U.S. troops, along with Iraqi forces, launched their second major offensive in western Iraq today. The U.S. military has also announced its first casualties of the offensives. 4 troops were killed by roadside bombs during the fighting and a 5th troop elsewhere. The goal of the offensives is to put down troops that continue violent opposition to the new constitution. The United States hopes the new constitution will bring together the country's broken communities. Indonesian police have detained 2 men in connection with the suicide bombings in Bali, which killed 19 people and wounded more than 130 others. The men have been taken into custody but have not formally been named as suspects. There have also been reports of both general and specific bomb threats and anonymous tip-offs since the October 1st bombings.
Doctors Barry J. Marshall and Robin Warren, both Australians, were announced to have won the Nobel Prize in Medicine. The doctors won for proving, partly by accident, that bacteria and not stress was the main cause of painful ulcers in the stomach and intestines. The awards for chemistry, peace, literature, and economics are expected to be announced over the next week or so.
Next in entertainment, Nicolas Cage has a new bundle of joy in his life, and Britney Spears is auctioning off items on eBay.
Well, it's hit me baby one more time for the Packers, and the Major League Baseball playoffs are underway with the Cardinals looking strong. Stay tuned with that and more after the break.
I've had the same friends since I was a little kid, but this year, some of them started playing with these other kids. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's cool making new friends and all, but they weren't like us. They were, different. And I heard my big brother saying some pretty bad stuff about people like them. But they seemed pretty cool, and we had a pretty good time. So, maybe my brother doesn't know everything.
Hey, Carlos, come on, we need you. Don't be afraid. Be your friend.
More than half of America's most important military decisions are made here. No, it's not the Pentagon or NORAD. or the headquarters of Air Combat Command. It's the place that employs over 50% of our armed forces. It's where you work.
See you in a couple weeks.
So when your employees in the National Guard and Reserve need time off to serve, give them the freedom to protect ours.
The Lady Bison's volleyball team will travel to Arkadelphia tonight for the first of 2 trips this week. Later this week, the Lady Bisons will be returning to Arkadelphia to participate in the Henderson State Classic. The ladies would love to have some support tonight against rival Henderson State, so Bison volleyball fans, gas up and paint up and go support your Lady Bisons tonight at 7. The 2005 Major League Baseball playoffs threw out its first pitch this afternoon with the St. Louis Cardinals defeating the San Diego Padres 8-5, and the Battle of the Sox has begun. The White Sox jumped out early on the Red Sox from Boston in the bottom of the first with a 5-run inning with the help of A.J. Pierzynski's 3-run shot off of Matt Clement. Opening day of the 05 playoffs will come to a close after the New York Yankees take on the Angels of L.A. tonight at 7:05. Fox will be showing the game this evening on Channel 10. The Green Bay Packers fell to 0-4 for the first time since 1988 last night. It was a well-fought 3-point loss for the Pack, but the Carolina Panthers weren't going to let them leave without inflicting some pain. Packers receiver Terrence Murphy, a rookie from Texas A&M, injured his neck during the second quarter of last night's 32-29 loss to the Panthers. An apparent helmet-to-helmet hit sent Murphy to the turf very awkwardly. He lay motionless on the field, surrounded by medical personnel for several minutes as some of his teammates kneeled in prayer. He was taken off on a stretcher after about 10 minutes of eerie silence in Carolina. Other Green Bay players injured Monday included running back Amon Green, Mike Flanagan, left tackle Chad Clifton, linebacker Niall Diggs, and safety Earl Little. It looks as though the Packers may not recover as well as they did last season. Don't expect the Pack to make a run at the postseason anytime this year. Anna?
With a look at the day's entertainment headlines, here's Kim Hutcherson in the Hollywood Minute.
Nicolas Cage is a new dad. The actor and his wife, Alice Kim Cage, are parents of a baby boy. They've named him Kal-El. The name Superman was given when he was born on the planet Krypton. Cage is an avid comic book devotee. Mother and baby are doing just fine. A judicial victory of sorts for Pamela Anderson. A judge granted her request for a restraining order against an alleged stalker, William Peter Stansfield. He's accused of making repeated attempts to contact Anderson, including approaching her 7-year-old son at school. Stansfield calls the allegations outrageous. So you want Britney's tank top? Join the bidding at Britney Spears' online yard sale on eBay. It's all to raise money to help hurricane victims. There's the white stone bra she wore in one of her videos, a pair of blue and pink jeans, and an autographed tank top. But wait, there's also furniture, jewelry, flip-flops, and even a pair of boxer shorts. Go to eBay and search for Britney Spears charity. Happy bidding. That's the Hollywood Minute. I'm Kim Hutcherson.
A village council in eastern India has fined 2 brothers for keeping a pet ghost. The brothers are accused of owning a ghost after the death of one of their wives. Village elders said they were bringing evil to the village, and the brothers were punished with a fine. They now risk losing everything unless they can pay the money within 2 months.
Let's take a look again at our 5-day forecast. Just remember that the cooler temperatures are coming, and especially for this weekend, Friday 68 and Saturday 69, and then Sunday again 74. Let's look at your 5-day forecast.
Thank you for watching TV 16.
Be sure to join Caitlin Burke and Amber Brown tomorrow night. From all of us at TV 16, have a great night.